Hello guys, hope you all are doing well. In the continuation of the previous GATE series, we were solving the questions of GATE 1990, and today we'll start 1996. Sorry, without wasting time, we'll look into the section A. So, what the first question is saying: the energy balance over a tabular reactor. Tabular reactor is a PFR reactor. Okay, so no need to confuse here. Tabular is all PFR is also called tabular. Okay, under transient condition is an ordinary differential, non-linear differential equation, algebraic equation, a linear partial differential equation, non-linear partial differential equation. So very first, non-linear is not there. So non-linear is not. So whatever the non-linear, algebraic or partial differential. So if you know what is the equation, so this is the energy balance equation over PFR when at adiabatic condition, when Q in and Q out is equal to 0. Okay, so see, this is a linear partial differential equation. Okay, this equation come when non-isothermal PFR, when you will apply energy balance over a non-isothermal PFR, then first you will apply mass balance and then you will apply energy balance. Then you will replace some of the energy balance term with the mass balance term, then you will get this equation. This is the final equation in the questions. The GATE will ask on adiabatic conditions, and this is the final equation which you will apply for the question, solving the question. Okay, so next question: the number of degrees of freedom for a mixture of ice and water liquid are ice and water. Okay, so we know that this is the basic equation for phase rule. So the component is one, water and ice, single component. Phases are two. Two is for temperature and pressure, 0 0. So the one. Okay. Collision theory. Collision theory, T to the power half. Okay. So this toothpaste is a Bingham plastic. Fluidized bed are formed when the gravity force is less than the friction forces. What are fluidized bed? Actually, fluidized beds are, suppose I have this bed. Okay, and here is a material which is sand, which is closely compacted, just that the porosity is very less. Compacted sand means these are just on the surface of the bed. These are on the surface of bed, but the porosity is very less. Okay, and very closely compacted. When you will flow air from the bottom, the sand used to lift up. Okay, this is called fluidized bed. The condition when the minimum velocity at which these sand particle will lift up is called the minimum fluidization velocity or incipient fluidization velocity. Okay, so see, since these all particle will go against the gravity, so there must be a force which is greater than the gravity. So gravity force must be less than the fluid friction. Okay, whatever the fluid, it is creating friction to the surface of the sand particle will be will be more than the gravity forces. Okay, so this is the concept. Stokes law, we have seen Stokes law many times. I think all the GATE years has been asked this question for terminal velocity. Produce talcum powder ball mill. I have confusion between this, but just go. I think ball mill is the answer. Hammer mill could be the answer, but I don't think so. GATE will focus on this type of questions. Natural convection, grass of number. Blindly you can do. Critical radius for cylinder, K by H naught. For sphere, 2K by H naught. Five. Non-dimensional temperature gradient in the liquid at wall pipes is Nusselt number. Same when concentration will come, it is Sherwood number. Okay, at the concentration of the uh, concentration gradient at the pipe wall. Okay, then Sherwood number will come. The reason for preferring bed towers over plate towers in high pressure drop and high hold up. Okay, so since the packed towers are to use a packing type, so there is very less space so that the gas from the bottom go to the top through these beds and these will create a high pressure drop. तो हमें पता है कि प्रेशर ड्रॉप कहाँ ज्यादा होता है, जो जितनी ज्यादा रुकावट क्रिएट कर देगा, द थिंग विच क्रिएट what I can say, the thing which opposes the flow will create a high pressure drop. So it is very obvious that the packed tower will create a high pressure drop. And high hold up means when you will हाँ बच्चा हाँ, so high hold up means packed towers, they use packing so they can make a hold up for liquid at a particular points. When this gas from the bottom passes these hold up, the solvent extract the solute. That means high hold up is required and high pressure drop is required. That's why plate packed towers are used over plate towers. Okay. When a multi-stationary tower uses a minimum reflux, that means very less amount we are feeding back inside the tray tower. That means infinite number of trays required and minimum reboiler rate. Yeah. See, if we are giving reflux minimum from condenser and reboiler, see, the reflux is very minimum. That means the most of the thing going out. That means the reboiler duty and condenser duty will be doing less job because what is their job? Whatever with the thing going in, everything is going out. So very less which is going inside the reboiler and condenser will be going back to the reactor. So their duty will be minimum. Since the most of the thing going out, so most of the thing going out, very little reflux is going in, so infinite number of tray required, because to separate in the pure component A and B, suppose. Okay, so this is the answer. The sequence of CSTR 5, 10, 15. So we know that when n is equal to 1, equal size CSTR are best. When n greater than 1, here is greater, so here less will come. N is less, so here is less, so greater will come. So when n equal to 1, equal number of CSTR, n greater than 1, lesser followed by the larger. When n greater than 1, smaller followed by the larger. When n less than 1, larger followed by the smaller. Okay, so this is for a mixed flow reactor. Mixed flow reactor rate represented by rate. So V by V naught tau is equal to Ca naught Xa upon minus Ra. So V by V naught is equal to Ca naught Xa upon minus Ra. So Vca naught is equal to, so minus Ra will be Vca naught is equal to Fa naught Xa upon V. Okay. For tabular reactor with the space time t tau and residence time theta, the following statement. Okay, so very first we see for plug flow reactor, this is the space time, this is the residence time. Okay, so if and t is also equal to V by V naught, if the reactant is liquid, then Ea equal to 0. Sorry, Ea naught not EA only equal to 0. So this term will be 0. It become d by v naught. So isotopic density of the process fluid is constant. Okay, so this is the answer. Newton diffusivity, I don't think so. The gate is asking this, but diffusivity is equal to d by 3 8 g RT upon pi m A to the power half. So this is diffusion, Newton diffusivity. Okay. Okay. So if the pore diffusion controls in catalytic reaction, the apparent activation energy is equal to the ET. True activation energy is equal to E apparent. Okay. True activation energy is equal to E apparent. So apparent activation energy will be equal to E by 2. This is the answer. Okay. The reaction A liquid, R gas and S gas is allowed to reach equilibrium condition in an autoclave. At equilibrium, there are two phases, one pure liquid phase A and other vapor phase ARS. Initially A alone is present, number of degree of freedom. So we know that, and component is 3, phases are 2, R is 1 and autoclave is 1. So 1 will come. Okay. Closed system, which there is no need to explain. This is combined first and second law. Okay. Combine first and second law of thermodynamics. Okay. So for first order chemical reaction in porous catalyst, Thele modulus 10. So when Thele modulus greater than 4, effectiveness factor is equal to 1 by Thele modulus. You know that. So 0.1. Okay. Styrene butadiene rubber suspension polymerization. If in a feedback control loop system, G and H are open loop and closed loop. So what is basically this means? Suppose G is only the transfer function of this, and H is the transfer function of all this process. Okay. The output input relationship is equal to G upon 1 plus H. Straightforward. Where Donald R. Kuffner. Donald R. Kuffner. The open loop transfer function for control system is Kr upon 1 plus tau S is the first order system. K is gain, steady state gain, R is the resistance. Laplace transform of a staircase function SBT formed by successive addition of unit step function at 0, B, 2B, 3B, suppose. So we have this T and V here is B. So suppose 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. This is B, 2B, 3B. Okay. So it is going like this. Okay. So what is will the Laplace transform this function? Okay. So very first thing, Laplace of Ft is equal to Fs. Okay. Now, since all the steps are unit step, so we can write this Fs is equal to 0 to infinity Ft e की power minus st dt. Okay, 0 से b e की power minus st dt, 0 से 2b second step e की power minus st dt, 3b to 2b to 3b third step e की power minus st dt, and will goes on. So when you will solve this, you will get this. Finally, what is this? This is the expansion of e की power minus sp. Okay. So this is the expansion of e की power minus sb, and after solving further, you will get this. Okay. negative sign will come here. Okay, this negative sign will come here when you will solve further. Okay, so that's all the section A. If you have any kind of problem, anything, just comment it below. Then okay, take care guys, bye.